Middleweight champion Gennady Golovkin recalls his early sparring with Canelo Alvarez. Stay tuned. Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Now, I just watched an interview conducted with Gennady Golovkin, undefeated middleweight destroyer, right? And the link is in the description in case you want to hear it verbatim. I'm just going to paraphrase and give my thoughts. And the host is giving Golovkin some questions and he's answering. They said, basically, do you know who you were fighting at the time? Because this was years ago. This was, Canelo might have been like 1920, 2011-ish, or whatever the exact year was. And he said, yeah, no, I know who he was. And he was a Golden Boy prospect coming up, so I had heard of him. And he talks about the sparring. He basically said, he contradicted himself, because he says that at the time they were just working. It wasn't a true fight. It wasn't like a hardcore sparring. He says that they were just kind of both working on things and helping each other out. And Canelo's power was decent. He said it was okay for 154 pounds. That was his actual words. He said his power at 54 was okay, not middleweight power. Then Golovkin goes on to say that since that time, Canelo is, I quote, more better. He says he's improved. That was years ago. He was young. He looks a bit bigger, stronger in his last couple of fights, and he's improved. And I don't know if it was maybe a language barrier thing, but after saying all of this and saying how Canelo has basically gotten stronger, he's gained more experience, he looks stronger in his last couple of fights, his power looks better, and as Golovkin says, he looks more better. He was asked another question, and then he says, so how has Canelo improved in your opinion? And he's like, he hasn't. He's the same. So, again, I don't know. That kind of just contradicted everything Golovkin said. You just admitted that from what you've seen in the last couple fights versus sparring back then, his power looks better. He looks stronger. You guys can interpret it and then come back to this video and drop me a comment and let me know what you think. But that part didn't make any sense to me, how you said that Canelo has improved, which we've all seen since the Floyd Mayweather loss. Again, I'm going to keep using the same example. Some of the guys that troubled or gave Canelo any issue or maybe won some rounds against Canelo would get obliterated by Canelo today. Be it because he's too big now or he's too skilled, whatever you want to say. I don't think Jose Miguel Cotto would have any type of work for this version of Canelo, 26-year-old Canelo, or whatever age he is. Alfonso Gomez would get annihilated by this version of Canelo. Yet when they fought him, they gave Canelo some issue because, again, this is a guy learning on the job. So I agree with the first statements from Golovkin that it's plain as day to see Canelo is getting better. Now, the kicker is he better and good enough to fight somebody who's substantially looks taller than him and a known puncher and deal with everything that Golovkin brings to the table September 16th? That's the million-dollar question. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know why Golovkin changed it and says he's the same after he just said he improved in all these other individual categories. But again, maybe it's like his native tongue, or it looked like, to be honest, like Golovkin's hair, I'm not even throwing shade, but it looked like he had just woke up or something. Like, so maybe he was groggy. I don't know. But I agree with the first part. I think it's pretty plain to see that Canelo has improved. Again, it's going to be a matter of, with the style of Golovkin, what Golovkin does well. The menacing punching power, the accuracy, the fact that he's noticeably taller. Can Canelo deal with that? That's going to be the ultimate test, and that's why we're going to all tune in on September 16th. But it's a quick interview, link in the description. Only thing that's kind of weird, me being an editor and video director and stuff like that, Ring TV, they were using some like creepy M. Night Shyamalan / Hitchcock, I don't know, some weird music in the background, and it made the interview seem weird. Kind of like, what's that show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? when they would play that weird music and then you have to answer the question, or I like to phone a friend, use a lifeline and all that. They're playing some weird music in the background, like an instrumental, and I don't think it matched the tone. I was like, oh shit, it comes at night. It didn't say, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. You guys take a listen to it and let me know what you think. Most importantly, September 16th, you tell me what happens in the comment section. How much has Canelo improved, and will it be a difference maker? Because Golovkin in this interview says he was at 54 and his power was just okay. It wasn't 160 middleweight power. So is Golovkin underestimating the improvements Canelo has made, or is Canelo in over his head thinking his improvements are enough to fuck with Golovkin? You guys let me know that in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, is Ego Son. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.